Good morning, guys. Welcome to my first day of school vlog. I already went to my first class of the day, but now I'm just going to fill you in on how that went and then take you along with me to go to my other classes. My first class of the day that I just went to today was Film 100, about like the history of film, and watch some random like boring black and white films from like a long time ago, and learned a lot of things about like producers, directors, and stuff like that, which some of it was interesting, but the fact that it was 3 hours, like I kept zoning out and checking the time, and I was like, oh, when is it over? But yeah, I would say that was a successful first class of the day, and soon I have Intro to Psychology, which is my next class. This class, I think it might be my favorite. We went over the syllabus, and then we already did a ton of notes, like more than one whole page, and I'm gonna go home and like highlight everything because I just wrote it in pencil. After we took notes, we watched a TED talk for like 20 minutes about posture. She was like, yeah, if you're slouched up with your arms crossed, like touching your neck, crossing your feet, and like hunching over, like that is a powerless pose and stuff, as I'm literally sitting in the exact way that she said. There were at least like 15 people there that were on the wait list that were wanting to just like stay in and be in the class, but she was like, you're not allowed to stay unless you have a physical seat, and we're full, so she had to send a ton of people away. I was like, whoa, glad I registered fast enough. I didn't realize that this day, like my Mondays, are gonna be like 8 hours of class in total. It's like a work day or something. I just remembered I'm listening to my Taylor Swift playlist, and I just remembered that she announced her new album last night. So if she goes on tour, I will be there. Update, this just got really chaotic. I'm not gonna make it home in time, so I just joined the Zoom. It's down there, it's turned on my laptop, and I'm still in the car. I really thought I was gonna make it, but I didn't think about how it is traffic time. I really hope I'm muted right now. It is currently 9:15 p.m. and I'm finally done for the day. I'm exhausted. Like, I literally have taken over 5 pages of notes today, so my hand hurts and my brain is just like, whoa. I don't know what I was thinking with these 3-hour classes. Like, my attention span is not that big. The information is fun to learn and useful and cool. I guess the 3-hour classes are only once a week, but I have 3 of them: film, oceanography, and the oceanography lab. So we'll see if it gets better, but that was a successful day 1, I think. And tomorrow I have a sociology class, which is kind of like psychology, but it's all about dating, relationships, and marriage. So it sounds really interesting, and that's all I have for tomorrow. And then I will show you guys on Wednesday. I have my oceanography lab, and then that is it for the first day of each class. I also have the psychology again that day, but you already heard me talk about that one. But yeah, and also here's a sneak peek of my room. I'm doing a room transformation, which is a video coming soon if you're interested, and a room tour. But anyways, I'm going to relax and shut down now and talk to you tomorrow. Good morning and happy Tuesday. Happy second day of community college. Okay, so right now it's about 10:30 a.m. I already did my makeup for the day, but I still need to touch up my straightening my hair. I'm on the way to Starbucks to caffeinate because I'm so dead after yesterday. Like, that was such a long day. I woke up feeling like I went to a concert or something when I didn't even do that much. I just sat all day, but like I wrote notes 100 times and stuff, you know. I'm really glad my classes always start at like 11 or 12 because I don't want to wake up early. I mean, actually it would probably be good to like get my day started sooner. I'm feeling pretty good about today. Only one class that's like an hour and a half long. I just dropped off a package at the post office because I've been selling really well on Poshmark recently, like selling a bunch of stuff. I mean, I lowered the price to like $6 on most things, and that means I only earned $3. So that's like the lowest I'm gonna go because otherwise I'm not really making anything. But it seems to be working, and I'm just trying to clear out everything. So it's been really good. And I've done Uber recently. I got like $45 for doing like an hour and a half one night, which is really good because they tipped well. So Yay! I did Uber Eats delivery, like food, not the driving people around, just to clarify if you haven't seen me talk about it in other videos. Also, the most exciting thing in the entire world is that this Friday night, me and Avery are going to see The Weeknd in concert. I've been waiting for this for so long. He's like one of my top artists. I'm obsessed with everything. Like, I cannot wait. So we're gonna dress up really cute in like outfits, obviously. I really want to vlog that night, so watch out for that video in case I end up doing it, and I'm so excited. Don't know why it feels so right to me. Okay, I made it to Starbucks. I normally do drive-through like every single day, but I mobile ordered today, so I'm gonna go in and get everything. Starbucks haul. I got my strawberry acai refresher, my aunt's tea, and my mom's coffee, and 2 egg white bites. This is my outfit. I feel like it doesn't match, but I struggled to pick out an outfit, so I'm just gonna go with it. This is from Urban, Garage, and Zara. Hi guys. First of all, I got to the school at like 12:40 and it was extremely crowded, way more than yesterday, so I was like, oh no, like there's seriously no parking spots, and I had to go super far back in the parking lot. And then I realized, wait, the class starts at 12:45, not at 1. And I was like, I have plenty of time, I'm gonna go to the bathroom before the class and everything. No, I had to park immediately, like really far away, and literally not literally. I had to speed walk to the class, and I barely made it like right on time. And that's good because I hate being late so much, and if I was gonna be more than like 5 minutes late, I probably would have not gone. And if you don't go to the first day, you get dropped, so that would have been terrible. So I barely made it, but I had to run up 3 flights of stairs. I was super out of breath. I didn't check my hair. I didn't look at myself in the mirror. I was like, this is like my nightmare. There were barely any seats left, and I sat in the very front, right next to the teacher's desk, which actually I didn't mind it because it made me feel better not being able to see like a giant crowd. I just saw like nothing. This was my 4th class in a row that I did not have to talk in front of the class or introduce myself, so I'm just on like a lucky streak, and I love it so much. We went over the syllabus, and then we started like chapter 1 notes, which actually was way better than my other classes because she printed out fill-in-the-blank notes for everybody, which I only had to write like a couple words, which was amazing. And that's going to be a lot to print like every week, but it's really nice of her. We started talking about the history of like families a little bit, and she asked us all like what we think the best age to get married is and how many kids we want and stuff like that. But we barely started, so we're going to do most of it on Thursday. But I think it was a cool class. I'm currently on my way to Target because I want to get like a mini notebook like this big to write my homework in. I don't like to use planners really. I like to just write my own like list with bullet points and then highlight them when I finish stuff. So I'm gonna go buy something like that if they have it. I went to Target and I got the notebook, a little blue one for like $2, and then I got the Tonight Dough ice cream, the Jimmy Fallon one. And I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go home and relax, and I will see you tomorrow for my oceanography lab. Good morning, it is day 3, and this is my outfit of the day. This is from Brandy, American Vintage, Converse, and this sweater is from Gap. Hi guys, today is day 3 of school, and I'm sorry that my AC is blasting, but there's a heat wave right now and it's like 95 degrees, so I have to have the air on. I'm like dying. Anyways, I'm sitting in my school parking lot right now, and I just had my oceanography lab, which was my first day of a class. So now I've been to all of my classes. I got out an hour early, so I got Starbucks at the campus Starbucks, and I'm waiting for Avery to get out in like 40 minutes now to go get in and out with her. I guess it's gonna be like 100 degrees all week, which is so hot. I'm like, didn't I move away from Arizona? Because what is this hot weather? So yeah, let me tell you about my oceanography lab. So the building that it's in is a really pretty and cool, like sciencey building. There's a little aquarium in there with like fish tanks and stuff, like when you walk in, and like bones, what's it called? Like fossils. The classroom is like a typical lab classroom, like those black tables with like 4 people at each group. So we kind of like have our groups for the year now, for the semester. We learned about the scientific method in this class and in my psychology class, which are 2 different things, but we learned about it in both like in the same week. Our hypothesis was something about like what temperature does water boil. So we had beakers with like little salt water in it on like a hot plate thing. We also have field trips in this class, so our first one will be like in 2 months to the aquarium of the Pacific, which is so cool. In high school we had a winter formal dance at that aquarium, so it's gonna be fun to be back. Our other field trips are like to a salt marsh in Newport. I forgot the other one, like a little cruise thing or something. Not like a fancy cruise, but like I think a boat ride, I guess. This is my best chance at making friends, is this class, because in my other classes, we haven't done group stuff. So this is like my chance. We made like a group chat on iMessage, which is so crazy because like last year at U of A, every time you met someone like in class, you would get their snap and like make group chats on there and everyone would just like snap each other. But now it's like, we're all grown up, we're getting phone numbers. But I actually like it better because I don't even use Snap anymore. It was cool to go to the campus Starbucks for the first time because I haven't been yet and I'm just like a Starbucks obsessed person. So I guess this is the end of my first day of school vlog because now you have seen me go to each class for the first time, even though it's been like 3 days. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening to me talk about my school days and everything. Have an amazing day. Bye!
About to pull back out your condo. Sunshine, sweet, fit, chillin', that's the motto. Do we really wanna take it there? Girl, it's been too long